final day of New York Fashion Week, and some of the best have been saved for last. Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein, and Oscar de la Renta. Let's get started. So we've just come out of Ralph Lauren. What'd you think?
Well, I think Ralph is so good at producing what his customer wants. He's so true to himself, and yet every season he enables himself to push fashion forward. This season he showed lots of suede, he showed white linen suits, he showed white cotton shirts, he showed a sort of romantic spirit which was so Victorian. It had all these puff sleeves, fitted waists, with a little of that sort of urban cowboy thrown in. It had a sort of sense of history, but it felt modern because it was all mixed together.
And now we're here with Annelle, one of the best street style bloggers in town.
This was my first time with Ralph, and to actually see the true American aesthetics
Yeah.
up close and see how the actual feel is. It was amazing.
When you're growing up in another part of the world, was that your vision of America?
Oh, for sure. I grew up in this small area, a little bit outside Oslo, and the only uniform everyone wore was a Ralph Lauren shirt, Levi's 501 jeans. And I could never afford a Ralph Lauren shirt.
Well, let's go backstage and steal some. I'm sure. So we're back with my girlfriend, Anna Maria Wilson, and we're talking about Calvin Klein.
It was literally the best Francisco Costa show I've ever seen, and it was just so beautiful and spot on. Every look, the lines, the colors, the fabric, very, very chic and sleek and minimal and gorgeous.
I feel like this season and last season it's very kind of Japanese inspired.
Great structured dresses.
The whole season is turning out to be a very Calvin-esque season with lots of clean colors and clean lines.
Yes, it's so modern, it strips away all the accessories and lets the woman shine. It's beautiful.
Basic and beautiful.
Basic and
Just
beautiful.
like you too.
Everyone says that about us, and we don't know how to respond.
We're very flattered.
And now for the last show of the day, of the week, of the New York collections. What did you think of Oscar de la Renta?
Well, he does lady like no other. The gowns at the end were absolutely epic and amazing, and they give you sort of Audrey and the Sabrina days. There's, flamenco flourishes. There's all sorts of floral prints. There were just really some striking
I think epic
gowns.
is the right word.
Yeah.
I'm madly in love with Oscar. I love him so much. He is one of the most elegant men I've ever known. I think it's just his life's mission to make women
Melt.
I went to see him before the show started, and I always like to test designers to see if they know every single thing they've made. And it was the first thing he said, I love your dress. Do you know what I mean? I did that to Mr. Valentino once, and it worked. And it was a dress from 30 years ago.
Those guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, they do, and it just shows that they touch every single piece. They create it, they build it, they remember it, and they're close to it.
That's it. It's over. New York Fashion Week is officially done. Not that we've stopped working. Let's check in with Glenda Bailey to see what we've learned in the past week of shows.
It was one of the best fashion weeks I've seen in years. New York is really thriving with great design talent. And I think so many of the designers are feeling so optimistic and feeling sort of almost a need to go back to basics, a return of nature. Key trends, everything is much softer. Everything has a fluidity to it. So whether it be soft pants or soft blouses or soft shirts, lots and lots of trench coats, a very pared down look, more elegant shoes, very elegant handbags, mismatched colours and plenty of white.
It's the sort of thing a girl wants to wear.
Easy breezy, soft, silk is the way forward with a touch of satin for the more flamboyant.
Well, those are all the greatest hits from New York.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you in Europe.
Check back on harpersbazaar.com for more.